In this short video, I'm going to demonstrate how to install our Python API for VPixx Products in PsychoPy Standalone. So the first thing that we're going to do is open our PsychoPy software. Now I've already downloaded the most recent version of our software tools from our website. There's a link in the description below if you need access to that download. To install our API, I'm going to go to Tools, Plugin and Packages Manager. This usually takes a couple moments to open. And this will show you the plugins that you have installed or that are available for installation. There is one called PsychoPy. This is actually a third-party plugin that was developed by the VPixx Lab. You can absolutely use this, but you still need to install our API from our software download in order to be able to use this toolbox or any of our other API commands. So to install our API from our software download, we're going to go to Packages, Install from File. Now, if you're on Windows, by default, VPixx software tools are installed in Windows, Program Files, VPixx Technologies. The pathing is a little bit different for Linux and Mac. You can find the relative paths in our software downloads page, which is linked below. So once we're in VPixx Technologies, we'll go to Software Tools, pypixxlib, and we're going to have to specify that we want all file types here. This will allow us to see our .tar.gz file, which contains the API. The API file name always includes the version number, so I'm installing our latest release, which is 1.8.1. Depending on when you access this video, the number might be different, but it should match the number on our software downloads page. So I'm just going to click on this twice, and it'll start the installation. Now, it detected and uninstalled an old version of the API on our in PsychoPy. Most of our API tools are designed to be backwards compatible, so generally speaking, there's no concern about upgrading to a new version, even if you're partway through an experiment. If that ever changes, the software download page will have a big warning on it advising you of what's different, but by default, everything is backwards compatible. So we're going to close this. We'll just restart our shell just to make sure that everything's working properly. Now, to check what version you currently have, you can go back to the Packages Manager. And for some reason, this doesn't update properly, but if you go to the PIP terminal and write PIP list with a space in between, this will show you a list of all of your current packages. And if we look here under pypixxlib, you can see that 1.8.1 is installed. So we know that we're up to date with our API. Okay, so now we can get started using our Python tools for VPixx Products.